some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a crew looking to make a statement, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will go on the attack first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup.
All right, it's decision time. So when you got a guy that can take off and do that against you, you got to decide whether you need more fast guys on the field. Your defensive linemen have no shot. Your linebackers have very little chance of catching this quarterback because he's so special. You better put some more speed on the field.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lopez wants to fire. Hogs it downfield. Almost had the completion, just missed it. So now on comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it's no good. After the miss, no change in the score. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Lopez to pass. The short hands, it's Culliver. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Third down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. The short hands, it's Ship.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Trying to run, it's Gauze. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. They're trailing by 11 to Missouri. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. On the move. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Finds a man on the right. He'll work his way down to the 28. The offense set for a first down play.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Here's a heat. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And it'll be a touchdown. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-3. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Lopez wants to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got it in the middle. It's Culliver. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Just keeps slinging it. Caught in the backfield. It's gone. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Caught in the backfield. It's Culliver. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lopez to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And now this offense will take the field again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Running through contact. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Handoff to the single running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on second down. He's got him. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls it and fires to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They need the 40 to convert here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Culliver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Lopez wants to fire. Oh, he can't hang on. And those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Pass interference.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. Unloads quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Line getting set on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 11 over Alabama. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Lopez to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Culliver. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. 1st down for this offense. The snap sets up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Morris. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Morris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Gonna look downfield again. It's complete. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now the play fake. On the shovel. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Lopez wants to fire. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Quick release by the QB. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
They really need to convert this 3rd and 1 to capitalize on that great field position. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Lopez to pass. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Goss. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the tight end. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Well, if you're going to be checked down, Charlie, you get the completion percentage up, but you don't get the first down, and the punt unit comes on the field. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Culliver. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's on the 16, and they need 6 on second down. Lopez wants to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Gauze. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man on the right. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Shep. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Number 13, on to kick it away.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. He'll try the left side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Going to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. And a sweet catch on a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first down from the 11. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it! He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 5 over Missouri. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Lopez to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gauze. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Brings up second down.
Gonna swing it on second down. Got a man. It's Culliver. At midfield, he's got room. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Got the quick pass.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing.
He's got it for a big play. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Lopez wants to fire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking for room. It's Morris. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He caught it. snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
They get to him as he throws. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Lopez to pass. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the back. Turns it on in midfield. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Tar Heels come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lopez wants to fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Under fire. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. Turning it on. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. The give on the option. And that's a very productive first down play at bringing up 2nd and 3. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.